I'm about to discuss balancing.
For example, sodium reacts with chlorine to produce sodium chloride. So this is chemical equation, but it is not yet balanced. So we need to use table wherein the left part is the reactant and the right part is the product. So you must indicate the number of atoms in the two parts to equation. So the number of sodium in the left side is 1, the chlorine is 2, and the other one is both have 1 atoms. So as you can see, the number of chlorine in both sides are not yet equal. So first we must have focus in chlorine. So if the left side have 2 atoms of chlorine, so the right side must be multiplied to 2, so they have the same number of atoms. So the coefficient is 2, and this is 1. Then now the sodium are not yet balanced, so we must have the same number of sodium, wherein the left side have 1 atom and the right side have 2. So we multiply it to 2 to have the same number.
So that's the easiest way to balance.
Hi guys, I'm Martina and now I'm here at the science fair. For today's topic, we're going to tackle about chemical reactions and equations. Later on, some chemical engineers will take over my vlog to tackle and discuss about the different types of chemical reactions. So what are chemical reactions? According to the brochure that the DOST provided, chemical reaction is a process in which one or more substances, the reactants, are converted to one or more different substances, the products. Substances are either chemical elements or compounds. A chemical reaction rearranges the constituent atoms of the reactants to create different substances as products. So there are 5 types of chemical reactions. And for the first one, we have combination or synthesis. So what is combination? Combination is a chemical reaction in which 2 or more reactants form a single product. It can be derived from the pattern A plus B is equal to AB. A and B is the reactants and AB is the product. There are 4 cases of combination reaction. For the first one, we have metal plus non-metal is equal to ionic compound. For example,
Sodium combined with chlorine gas to form sodium chloride. And to balance the equation,
second case, we have non-metal plus oxygen is equal to non-metal oxide. For example,
sulfur combined with oxygen gas to form sulfur dioxide. This equation is already balanced.
the third case is the metal oxide plus water is equal to metal hydroxide. For example,
Potassium oxide combined with water to form potassium hydroxide. And to balance the equation,
and for the last one, we have the non-metal oxide plus water with the product of the oxyacids. For example,
sulfur trioxide combined with water to form sulfuric acid. The equation is already balanced.
that's it for combination reaction. The first chemical engineer to take over my vlog would be Jodi Adorio.
The second type of chemical reaction is decomposition. Decomposition is a chemical reaction in which there is a single reactant broken down into 2 or more products. And unlike combination, the reactant here is AB, resulting to a product of A plus B or more. the composition also requires heat. Just like combination, the composition also has 4 cases. The first case is hydrates resulting to anhydrous salt plus water. And if you don't know it yet, a hydrate is a substance that has water and its constituent elements. Anhydrous means without water, so an anhydrous salt has had water driven out from its crystals. So, for example,
Copper sulfate, pentahydrate, resulting to copper sulfate plus water. To balance the equation,
the next case is chlorides resulting to chlorides plus oxygen. For example,
potassium chlorate resulting to potassium chloride plus oxygen gas. To balance the equation,
the third case is carbonates resulting to oxides plus carbon dioxide. For example,
calcium carbonate resulting to calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. The equation is already balanced.
last case would be water resulting to hydrogen plus oxygen. For example,
Water resulting to hydrogen gas plus oxygen gas. And to balance the equation,
that's all for decomposition. The next chemical engineer to discuss the third chemical reaction is Cody Cabigunda.
The next chemical reaction is combustion. Combustion is a reaction between a substance and oxygen. This substance is normally a hydrocarbon. When it reacts with oxygen, it normally produces carbon dioxide and water. For example,
Ethylene gas combined with oxygen gas, resulting to carbon dioxide and water. To balance the equation,
the next chemical reaction is single displacement. In this reaction, a single free element is replaced by or is substituted to an element of a compound. The free element is more reactive than the element it replaces. The cations and anions of the elements matter in this reaction. For example,
zinc plus hydrogen chloride, resulting to hydrogen gas and zinc chloride. And to balance this equation,
and that's it for combustion and single displacement. For the last chemical reaction, we have chemical engineer Eric Galvez, PhD.
There are 2 cases of double displacement. The first one happens when there are 2 or more ionic compounds present in the reactants. For example,
combine sodium carbonate with calcium chloride and you will make sodium chloride plus calcium carbonate, and you balance the equation.
the second case is neutralization reaction, and it is heavily associated with acids and bases. There are 3 subcategories under this case. The first one being acid plus base is equal to salt plus water. Here's an example.
Combine hydrogen chloride with potassium hydroxide to form potassium chloride and water. As you can see, the equation is already balanced.
The second one is metal oxide plus acid is equal to salt plus water. And here's an example for that.
Sodium oxide plus sulfuric acid to form sodium sulfate plus H2O or water. The equation is already balanced.
Last one, non-metal plus base is equal to salt plus water. And here's another example for that.
We have carbon dioxide plus potassium hydroxide to form potassium carbonate and water. To balance the equation, we're gonna put a 2 here. And now the equation is balanced.
And that would be all for double displacement. Thank you.
So there you have it, everyone. That's it for the 5 types of chemical reaction. If you learned something, give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified